Hello. So we are back again with Agni from Black Butler or Kuroshitsuji. I did do some minor quote-unquote discovery, more like I've been too preoccupied doing anything else but actually checking for the features. But for these like past few streams with Krita, I keep trying to hold control and click on the notes here, the notes at the edges. So yeah, you can use perspective for that. Yeah, so this is the feature that I've been wanting to use, and in Clip Studio Paint, all you gotta do is just hold Control and click on the nodes, and then click, hold, and then drag. But because I've been using this default tool this whole time, subtool I guess, this default subtool this whole time, I didn't realize that it's literally the basic transform tool, this free one, and the ones that I specifically wanted to use is called perspective here in Krita. So yeah, we can continue now. instead of constantly embarrassing myself live. Anyway, before we continue with the outlines, I just want to make sure the neck here, at least just around the neck and the collar area, make sure they are not too kind of like scrunched up, as if you're raising your shoulders. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to just move it a bit lower. Before we can continue with outlining. Oops, I need to press. What's the shortcut for this anyway? Just T, right? No, Control T. But whenever I press Control T, it doesn't work, and I have to press T first before I try Control T. Okay. I think this works. Yeah. I'm looking at the navigator and it looks a lot less like he has a very short neck. To be honest, if I have issues with like the neck, it's usually because I'm trying to imagine like the distance between like the chin and his collarbone area, because his head is tilted down a little and angled a little. So I was trying to imagine while actively drawing, so it ended up making me a bit confused. Oh, wrong color. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, so there's also a tool that I was trying to change the shortcut, but I forgot what tool it was. So I'm gonna have to see if I remember during the stream. And maybe if I'm trying to use the tool again, maybe it will come up. We'll see. But for now, we should focus on this artwork. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, specifically about the perspective tool, so it's kind of like this. I select and then right there, like that. Sorry, not right there. Yeah, so that's basically it. Same with the eyes. I was trying to also use perspective with the eyes. Here, the nose. Wrong. Sorry. I was accidentally. Oh no! I didn't do anything by mistake. I think it kind of got stuck between free and perspective, so I got confused here. If you can, I don't know if you can see it, but if you hover over the lines, the thin lines for the transform box. Holy shit. If you hover over it, there's like an arrow that points up and down. Even though the perspective doesn't have it. Just now, when I select Control T, it appeared. So yeah. I'm just gonna have to select the edges. I'm gonna morph the eye a little. That's what I wanted to do the last few days. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so I have to manually select perspective every time because seems like the tool kinda gets stuck at the sub tool sometimes. I mean, that's fine, but it's still a lot better than me not knowing I have the ability to pick everything, something else other than the default transform tool. Would it be weird if the lighting contrasts the angle that his head is tilted? So usually how do I say it? I would angle the lighting like to the lower left, right? Because he is still tilting to our lower left. And I feel like if I want this to be kind of a scenario specific, I don't really have to follow it too closely. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Oops, that's huge. Oh wait, I forgot that I've already changed the shortcut for the eraser. I probably need to clean up some trash. Due to the fact that, you know, my stream just started, but it got later, let's say. I usually don't care about kind of like nonsensical comments, but when your channel is reported, not reported, I'm going to report it, but if your channel is created on the same day you joined a live stream and leave a comment, I don't know, sounds like kind of it's like one of those bots that is created just to fuck with people. There are a lot of them, by the way. If there are times where you may receive a comment or a reply that is hyper aggressive, most of the time it is an actual programmed bot, and you can see that the comment may or may not have anything to do with what you are talking about. And hold on. But the content of the comment of our reply is still like very aggressive, like rage baity. Sometimes it is a real person, but half the time, if it's created just now, like just a few hours ago, when they respond to you or interact with you, it's a bot. There are probably hundreds of other accounts with a similar name, similar profile picture. So I'm just gonna do something. Just be patient. Alright, I'm done recording. It is quite a strange thing for people to do nowadays. I would rather, have 0 views, but at least I'm not bothered by these weirdos. If I want to be extra honest, it's probably a child, but I do not give a single fuck. I guess these days have way too many shit to do anyway, since everything can be done. Like they can do a lot of things by asking LLMs or the Gen AI to do it for them anyway, so their brains are emptier than previous generations are. So I'm not surprised if it's an actual child. I mean, if it is, I don't feel I'm not feeling nice, so I'm just gonna be mean instead. And hold on, before I continue, I'm just gonna try to find some background noise, and then I'm gonna continue. Actually, never mind. I think I need to go to the restroom for a bit, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So now continue to the outline stage. Oh, I mean there is a free layer then, but never mind, I'm still gonna create a new one. Name it outlines and then try to hopefully do a nice and clean outline. I do still like kind of like a messy quality to the outlines. Like not everything has to be clean. I mean it kind of works to my current inking ability, which is very low. So I also don't feel pressured to have to do a clean line, do a clean stroke to form be able to form a nice bold straight line. For some reason, I mean I know the reason is due to time zone, but it's like since the Thursday's stream with my friend, seems like we kept, at least I kept seeing like news and like new development of something that we've talked about on stream. So the funny thing is that for example, when I talked about a VTuber that uses like a cow model, and here I don't know, sorry, I generally don't remember what pronoun they go by, so I'm just gonna refer to this VTuber as they, so also people don't come after my throat. But when I spoke about them to my friend Forrest, I mentioned that the first time I saw anything about them was actually related to their thread posts of them rigging an animation, rigging a model specifically for showcasing them using a controller. So like whatever button they press, the model will press it as well. It turns out they collabed with some of the YouTubers that I've been watching for a while recently, right? Then they did another collab with some of the same people. Again, like that one was right after the stream on Thursday, I believe. Thursday my time zone, right? So when it was Thursday for these people, for these YouTubers, they did a collab, so it's like, okay, well, I just talked about it. I'm sure they've already planned on a collab. It's just like very funny that the further development happened after we had this discussion. and it's honestly so I guess wholesome but also funny. That when I explained to my friend that the first collab these people do together, they did together was like scam line, I believe the game's called, where they have to either I mean, not have to, they can be honest or lie, because you know that's the point of the game, right? Either you deceive or you work together to get points and win. And it's also the VTuber throughout the whole video, they were like saying one of the other YouTubers' name with so much disdain. It's like when you cast out Dinkelberg's name from Fairly Odd Parents. And then during their recent collab, the guy was complaining about it, right, within the stream. That this same cow VTuber, when they were streaming, this guy complained that there's comments that says that, oh, it took this YouTuber 6 months to hate him, but it only took this cowtuber 6 minutes to hate him. And he sounded like he was legitimately upset, because motherfucker has this like effect of people getting angry at him. Like he's like a natural rage baiter, right? So the fact that people who had just met him for the first time immediately chanting his name in disdain the whole video, like the entire stream, so funny. Obviously when I said it doesn't sound as funny, so if you're actually curious, it's the original stream I watched is like titled Friends Won't Lie to Each Other, right, I believe, and it's by the cowtuber Mumu Clover. And you can see that it's like the whole 44 minutes of them getting confused, and then out of like maybe who knows how many times out of the 44 minutes video, they were just saying no in like a very upset. So funny. It's pretty like well timed as well. It's not just the fact that they were constantly saying that, but it's like the editing as well, the timing. So that was also really funny. And then they did a stream again playing Mario Party Jamboree, but I believe well, it's normal, but usually it will take a while to edit. I should probably separate the body and the clothes. don't know if tonight is going to be a long stream because I can feel like a very light wave of a headache. That is not fun. I think I'm gonna name it this clothing. Oh no, don't do it all caps. Clothing OL, so it's like outlines. And this is body or base, any, as long as it's not the clothing. And then put it below, I guess. Is it okay to put it below? No, the body would be technically above the clothing, like the right hand, his head, his hair, etc. Those are all gonna be above the clothing, so it's best if I be consistent. Oh, this 1 to 3 is the zoom. So 2 is zoom out, 3 is zoom in, 4 to 5 is the rotate. Oh, 7, 8, 9, and 0 is empty. Sorry, I was still trying to figure out if there is a button to hold on to so I can freely rotate, like the one in Clip Studio Paint. But I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful or anything. I know that this is like a free software, you know, a lot of people have worked on this. It's kind of a volunteer thing, so I'm not trying to sound like a bitch constantly complaining. But I do really need some help with finding out if there's a shortcut for that. Hold shift and middle mouse button. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try. So it's yeah, you have to do like a circular motion. It is a bit rough though, like it's not a smooth one. Or shift spacebar. Oh, this one is a bit more snappy. Okay. I got it. I just need to remember that it's shift and middle mouse button. If my hand is off my mouse, then I can use shift and space. Alright, so control in space is for zoom in and out. Shift and space is for rotating. Watch how quick I forget that information. Hopefully not. Because again, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but usually free or open source software, or just like kind of like a passion project like this, have to use a lot of workarounds. And obviously a lot of them are maybe beginner programmers, right? So they can't do all those like very fancy advanced shit, and they'll need some funding, some support to be able to develop better tools. That's why I don't wanna be a bitch about it. I'm sorry if I came across like that. I'm not trying to. I think now, even with just like a few test sessions with Krita, I think I generally need to be labeling myself as kind of like walking cautionary tale, because even with looking up just a few functions, instead of like trying to brute force it, because I don't want to keep stopping the drawing itself too much, and I don't really test all of this like offline, so it's kind of like a double whammy. Like, I'm trying not to take too much time testing, but also I don't do the testing offline, dumbass. So I ended up constantly like getting frustrated on stream because I can't do this and that. But now just take it a bit easier and try to just focus on being able to access and tweak all this stuff. It actually doesn't make me as stressed anymore. Oh yeah, about my little I guess it's not exactly a rant, but like, oh, it was, yes, but it's specifically about Instagram's features and updates. But what my plan is in the future for Instagram, that's less of a rant, but I think it's a lot better for me to treat a lot of my social media accounts as just an archive, especially Instagram, because algorithm chasing is just not for me. I can't do it. I don't like having to rush into posting something every single day, like doing trends, all that stuff. It's just not for me, unfortunately. So I have basically decided to I started to do kind of like a bit of a restructuring, like how I wanna use my social media accounts. And obviously, like I've said already, Instagram will be an archive, so it will not be the one where I just race to quickly post something whenever I have an artwork done or I'm trying to do something that's huge for me, right? Then I believe that I should just take, hold on, sorry, I'm trying to focus as well. Oops. Where was I? Yeah, I don't wanna have to run to post something to all like the social media accounts that I have, because frankly it's very difficult for me to keep up with that kind of like algorithm or trend chasing. I'm not built for that. I know that people can see a lot of stuff and turn it into a content, but for me, when I want to make a content, I have to manually come up with the idea. I don't see like things around me and be like, oh, this can be content, that can be content. I don't think like that. I don't have the content creator brain. So like Instagram would be like an archive website for me now, archive account, sorry. Coffee would be my archive website and my main like commission site. I guess like the my DeviantArt account and my Pixiv account would be my main, like the main place where I interact with people and interact with art and post the most stuff there. And then YouTube, of course, for the time-lapse videos like this live stream stuff. I honestly need to finish that one work in progress animation that I have not touched yet since like maybe a month ago. Before I open my commission, I should probably get to that. But I do have to say, I also tried the Pixiv sketch thing, and it's pretty fun, especially since I don't know, you're not actually forced to do like a full drawing. Like there's a theme, there's a daily theme there, but their theme, as far as I'm concerned, aren't like oh, you need to draw a full body of this, full body of that. Like sometimes it's color, sometimes it's part of a clothing, maybe part of a body, that sort of thing. So you can hone in and focus on certain part based on the theme, obviously. I don't know why I make it seem like this is a hard sentence to finish, but yeah, just follow the theme, you know. You don't have to go through the effort and make things harder for yourself. And again, I don't mean like making it low effort, but remember that this is daily sketch challenges done by Pixiv. So the point is to do kind of like sketching, so you can practice, you can understand how to draw it better, not to do full scale, fully rendered, full body illustration. That's my point. Sorry, it took us a while to get here, but I finally finished my sentence. But yeah, that has been like my new thing that I'm trying to do. Hopefully I can turn into a everyday thing. And obviously you're not forced to follow it day to day, right? Because they specifically has like a section at the lower right, I believe, of the template for the sketch challenge. Like the lower right is filled with like, oh, date, columns. Is it called columns? And am I crazy? Colon, right? Yeah. Semi or semicolon is the one with a dot and a comma. trace my thoughts because I forgot again. Or maybe I can just play back my stream so I can remember it. Oh yeah, sorry. I have forgotten, but it's kind of like it's filled with fillable information, like date, colon, and then production time, I believe, like the turnaround time, also colon. So it's not necessarily required for you to finish it on that day, but obviously if you do want to be on time, you do want to practice efficiency, or you don't want to stress yourself too much, you can follow it on a daily basis. And again, it's called the Pixiv sketch. I believe it's like sketch.pixiv.net, unless the site is different. I'm gonna check it for a second, hold on. Yeah, it's sketch.pixiv.net, and then you can see some accounts. I believe they pop up a lot on your home screen anyway, even if you don't follow it. Or you can see like the featured text, and then you check the text that other artists do and see if you want to follow that too, or you want to be more quote-unquote official and follow the Pixiv sensei, Pixiv teacher account and practice your art that way. But that's what I've been trying to do, and I'm trying to see if my restructuring of my social media accounts is also gonna work from following this new way of, I guess, doing my art and posting content, I guess. A bit too serious, ominous, perhaps, even, maybe, I don't know, but I'm trying to not make him look too intimidating. have never tried liquify, so okay, still pretty much the same as the one in Clip Studio Paint, but it is quite interesting that we have to select it first. Then I suppose we have to fix the lines just to make it clearer. I think I may need to also tweak the settings so the lines, the strokes don't get blurry after each transformation. Also, yeah, I just remembered that speaking of like restructuring, maybe I should post my second commission, the result of my second commission, so I don't end up like cluttering. You get the word. I don't end up like cluttering the pose. Because what was I trying to say? Hold on. What was I trying to say again about my second commission? I forgot. I want to post it sooner so it doesn't get clumped up with my other content. I mean, it's all part of like the restructuring thing. So I think that should probably make it a bit faster. Also because, you know, the sooner I can get something done and put it out there, the better. Because if I let it sit for too long, I'll also probably start doubting it. Like, I ended up fixing more things when, you know, it could just be left as is. AKA, you know, not overdoing certain things. should also separate the RSS so it's easier for me to adjust it. Pick 3 and then move the anchor point and then try to rotate. Oops, I think I need to move it up a little and then rotate. Also gonna make it a little bit smaller, make the irises a bit smaller, I mean. I gotta keep forgetting to turn off the AFK icon. You can see how much effort I put into this streams. Ay, for fuck's sake. And then I need to make the RSS a bit smaller, just because. So yeah, the thing with this is with the anchor, right, I got you, never mind. So the problem that I had with the anchor before is that by default you would expect like this is already on, like the anchor is on, the object is anchored, right? But just now I had to click on the little icon here, transform around pivot point, or hold Alt, I believe. Hold or toggle, I believe hold. Or maybe its toggle, but I didn't see that much changes. But my point is that before I also had issue with this like anchor point not anchoring at all. So it turns out like I just need to click on the little icon. How about I try Alt? You see, it doesn't really work. It ends up trying to rotate the item instead. How about scale? And then nope. Holding doesn't work. There's no toggle, and I believe you just have to click on it every time. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I am not complaining. Oh my god, I keep pressing Control Shift S instead of Shift A. Why do I constantly zoom in so much before I even confirm the design? Oh, so it's kind of almost a full wrap around. It's not really a circle. It's more just like a almost like tubular or rectangular ridges. So I'm gonna try. So it's kind of like this. So yeah, it's kind of like a ridges sort of thing. So at least I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's supposed to be above the eyebrows. I don't know why I drew it exactly on the eyebrows. Oh yeah, I think... Wait, no, the placement was the same. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know, I'm gaslighting myself. Even the old placement for the eyebrows is still ends here. So like the whatever this is, I'm gonna sound really ignorant, but the marking on his head is supposed to be above the older placement. I put it level with the eyebrows. I'm a dumbass. GG's, I guess. think so far so good. As in, there's not much hindrance or issues. So let's continue with our outlining. I think I need to separate the arm as well, his right arm. Sorry if I've been quiet because I'm trying to concentrate and not be distracted. I am also a bit hungry though. I'm gonna have to add new layer. I'm gonna name it right arm outline. Might be too low. Oops. You're supposed to use the eraser. Should also fix the outline. It looks a bit shaky. The edge of the sleeve is kind of pressed against his body, but I don't think it should affect the part of the sleeve that's closer to his upper arm, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a challenge as well for me. For the sleeves, I think it basically look expanded. Yeah, if I'm correct. If it looks expanded, then the edge of the sleeve here should be bigger. It should naturally look bigger because it's pressed and it looks a bit flattened, just a tiny bit, but we'll test it out first. So I need to make sure to also move it a bit further up. I mean, I guess it's fine if he has a longer arm, but I would have to also pull his upper body down a little. Otherwise, it would be very weird for his elbows to be so low to the side of his body. think it should look like this. Yeah, I'll probably change it again along the way, but this is what it should roughly look like. Unfortunate, but I think I need to raise this a bit higher as well. This is the lines for his shawarni, I believe, the shawarni, because it's also getting a bit pressed as well. And technically it should also look like this. Pick liquify and then transform it a little. So it should be a bit smooshed here as well. So it should look like this, but it's fine. Maybe I can only I can use the, what is it called, the warp or mesh. No, not cage, this one. Oops. Yeah, so it'll be like this. Then I'm gonna continue drawing his torso. Wrong tool. This is a bit tricky. I think I'm just not as experienced with drawing semi-rigid sleeves. Now it looks weird. It's not supposed to be a puff sleeve. I think I'll just remove this one so I don't fuck myself over. I should probably also add a bit of a disclaimer for a Pixiv sketch. I forgot to mention that if you're someone that has a tendency to do frantic strokes like me, the app might be a bit difficult for you to use, because while the app may not be too laggy, I don't think the lag itself is actually that obvious, but you will feel it when you're trying to do kind of like quick strokes, that you're trying to create lines quickly. You would you will see that the lines are jagged, or it's like only formed halfway, or it would just be straight up dots. So if again, for the Pixiv sketch feature, if you want to try, you will have to learn how to slow down a lot. Like with every other software, if you have fast enough PC or tablet, it should be fine. But it's any other software, I don't know how it works on the browser version. Yeah, the browser version, sorry. I almost zoned out for a second. But because I don't know what the right term is, because the browser version doesn't work on my tablet, I cannot test it out and give any testimony at all. So if you have a Pixiv account, you might need to try it yourself. So thin that it should not matter, but I think I will actually polish this artwork a lot more than just the typical rendering, adding lighting and shading, and be done with it. I mean, nowadays I make my illustrations and make sure that I change the outline colors as well, but I think I want to be patient as well with the rendering itself. But no, I'm not experimenting anything crazy. But more so, I want to be more precise, more accurate, and not rush. Like the thing with like my frantic strokes, it's not just for outlines, it's also for colors. My ass is also quite impatient. But as you can see right now, I'm dragging my ass and trying to be as slow as possible. Now, masking layer for Frida is also a bit of a puzzle for me. Duplicate layer or mask. Oh, let's copy, okay. The last time I tried, convert to transparency mask, filter mask, or split alpha. The last time I did that, I think I don't know how to make sure like my that I'm erasing the mask itself, but because I believe at some point after doing the masking layer, it ends up merging with like my actual drawing. So it's not, I'm no longer erasing the masking part of the drawing, but actual drawing itself. I'm not affecting the mask, I'm affecting my drawing. That's the point. So I don't know how to prevent that. I probably need to look something up again, but let's duplicate it. Sure, duplicate it. The copy will be hidden. The main one will split up alpha. I call it alpha right now. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna try this layer. Okay. Here, see, so when I try to reapply the black ink again to kind of make the, I don't know the actual term. I guess if I try to delete the mask, erase the mask to show the actual part of the clothing again, I just keep erasing instead. So right now that's the problem, because I basically still don't understand how Krida's masking layer thing work. Like, what do I do to show the part of the clothing that I want it to be visible? I guess I'm gonna have to Google now. Hold on. I'm gonna zoom out. Sketch and yeah, enjoy the drawing for a bit. Let me Google the solution. I do have to say that this is like why sometimes I try to move on from doing something very quickly, because you would have to sit with me trying to figure shit out live instead of learning them off stream first. But I guess that we have to, you know, live with it. Hold on. I'm still trying to look for the masking. The masking split into alpha, I believe, right? Wait. Split alpha. Alpha into mask. Really, white paint. Yeah, also I didn't pay attention to the color wheel here. It switched to black and white, or grayscale, sorry. Switched to grayscale. So if I use light color, it should show up again, right? No way. Nope, it turned into different stuff again. Also doesn't work. Oh, I'm getting hungrier. Yeah, so I'm actually deleting the actual line and not the mask layer. Uh-oh. How do I enter isolated mode? Yeah, it kind of adds to it. I just want to restore the part that I accidentally deleted. So I can't treat Krida's masking layer the exact same way as Clip Studio Paints because they are fundamentally different. So I guess I just have to be extra careful and just undo if I accidentally go overboard. And I believe the way to kind of merge the mask again is just to find save merge option, right? Now I want to know what the hell is the write as alpha option is. Oh, it's the when yeah, it's for when you're finished editing the transparency mask. Oh, the save merged option is just to keep color values in fully transparent areas. So I'm trying to also understand what the hell I'm reading. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. Oh, whoops. Not deselect pin to target. Yeah, so I have to pick transparency mask. Try write as alpha. So it just overwrites what I've deleted basically. And then what if I split into alpha again? Would it still show up, or would it already disappear? Oh, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. You can barely see it because it's dark. But yeah, you can still see the colors. Okay, that's a bit tricky. I still can't figure out how to restore the deleted part of the clothing though. Like the point of the masking is that you actually mask the lines, the strokes, colors, but you're not actually deleting it. So it's very weird. Maybe I'm just missing the obvious. Yeah. Maybe I'm just being stupid right now. But I'll try to look it up again later. For now, for safety reasons, I'm just gonna keep duplicate layer. And then we're gonna continue with deleting some parts. So for the rest of this part, I'm gonna have to draw his arm first. Let's see. I think his arm should be fine. Like, I don't think I fuck up the anatomy that much. aka it should look like an actual arm and hand. Let's try. Maybe I would have to elongate the fingers, but I think the hand itself is fine. Oh no, I should probably not do that. Dumbass, I used the color white. No wonder. Oops. Wait, I'm gonna check my just making sure I'm not fucking things up too badly. Go back to body layer and check that I don't have the wrong color. Then we can start with the hand. Maybe I can elongate the hand as well. I have to remember that the features for Black Butler characters are all slightly elongated. By slightly, I mean a lot. It's a bit too, still a bit too short, or at least the proportion is not proportioning. It's not proportional. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so the tip of the finger should be just slightly longer. Fingers are still pretty much a challenge, even though, yeah, technically I've been drawing hands a lot more lately. Yeah, unless I misremember. Still a bit short, so let's move the nail and let it be the quote-unquote anchor, be the determining factor. I think I'm just gonna start randomly mention mathematical terms instead. So I'm gonna stop. Okay, so now it's a lot longer, but it's a bit too the side. I think it should be able to look straight for the fingers. Like I'm gonna create a layer specifically just to correct myself. Like I believe, oops, I believe that all of them should be bunched up together. Hold on, no. One is still being made. It should look a bit more like this. There may be a slight gap between pinky and the ring finger, but but the index and the middle finger should be close. Basically, it should be right next to each other. Shouldn't look too separated. So it should be like this, yeah. Like just slight gaps. I think the gap should only be obvious if your characters have very thin fingers. You know, the stereotypical anime fingers. Very thin, very long. Then it would make sense to have a bigger gap. It look a bit more like this instead. Probably not there. Wrong idea. Bad idea. Wrong place. Bad idea. I just combined the two phrases into one. Wrong idea. Right. Now it feels like the hand is a bit too long. Longer than... almost as long as the finger is. Yeah. Should move it. I got it. I understood the problem. Should pick perspective again, yeah. Then what? Just I should just just move it and then rotate it, should be fine. I was thinking whether or not I should elongate the fingers again, but that would probably be weird. think that is slightly better, but I should still rotate the fingers here. And I'm gonna have to fix the thumb. I should probably do more hand study as well to avoid situations like this, where instead of like drawing a believable hand, I have to draw a shitty hand and then transform it back and forth, back and forth. The thumb should be pressed a bit more firmly against the side of what is it called? The side of his finger, I guess. I'm gonna have to pull up a diagram of a hand so I can use the correct terms. Ah, God, my left leg. Hold on. I forgot to take off the AFK icon again. At this point, this is just gonna be the AFK stream with occasional brush movement. But my left leg still feels numb, so hold on a second. Yeah, so it's already very different. Or maybe I should rotate it a bit more upwards. Anchored here, near his wrist. Nope, wrong layer. Should be this one. The paint layer 5. Move the anchor again. Do I need to change the perspective? Oh, oops. Oh, fuck. Okay. At least Krita remembers what I did just now. Yeah, so the transformation for each subtool is different. So if I'm in the middle of changing something and then I change to a different subtool, the transform box will reset along with your drawing. Yeah, so it should be like this. No? No, it would look like the wrist is your hand is very bent instead. If the wrist area is a lot bigger, then his if his wrist is bigger than his overall hand shape, that is not right. I should probably select specific parts. Just minus the thumb. Yeah, forgot to repick. he ends up with a very skinny, pretty. Jesus Christ. It looks more like a bunch of long ass carrots instead of fingers, but it's fine. This is just a sketch, not the final version anyway. I'm gonna make it look even more like a carrot for each fingers. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna first start with maybe not the finger, maybe I should do the hand and the wrist and the lower arm first. Gonna anchor it here and then rotate. Okay. And then try to rotate this finger, the index finger. I guess along with the thumb is possible as well. Let's try it. Yeah, so again, just to emphasize, this is not a normal thing to do. If you want to do art professionally, you know, you should not be stumbling around like a fawn, you know, praying that the transform tool will help you save your drawing. You should know how to properly draw the anatomy of a hand already. Okay, don't be like me, as usual. The best advice I can give to anyone who wants to start doing art is to not be like me. Even if you're already past the beginner stage, you're intermediate, congrats, you're better than me, and also still don't be like me. Because this is unnecessarily time consuming. If I knew how to properly draw, how to calculate, I guess, calculate the length, the distance between the fingers, the hands, like make it proper, you know, I would not be wasting my time doing the transform thing. Even if I do enjoy kind of practicing, learning, what I don't enjoy is wasting other people's time, because, you know, this is live. This is not the offline time-lapse recording. So it's kind of annoying. Are the fingers long enough? I think it looks a bit odd because the tips, yeah, that's the part that I mentioned looking like carrots, because the tip of the fingers are a lot thinner, while the one near the base of the hands are quite thick. So I think I'm just gonna end up with actual thin fingers. I can't really take real life examples for this, you know. Like for example, my own fat fingers, I can use that as an example. It still ends up looking more like the sketch version than the one that I deliberately redrew. So my point is kind of moot as the I guess. I think I'm just gonna do some warping because I still feel that this is not as proportionate. Sorry, I'm trying to warp while also taking a sip of water. Almost choked. Yeah, I think now it's just the lower arm being too quote unquote fitted, sorry, aka too big. No, I keep pressing Control Shift S again. I've been pressing that for a while now, for like who knows how long, how many minutes. I think that proportion looks fine. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Might be a bit too thick. I mean the outline width, so I'm gonna have to erase it a little so it could be thinner. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a bit too thick. blurs, or I guess lower the quality of the strokes. You can see how blurry it is. Probably because I've been warping it and transforming it non-stop. So you can see it starts to blur a little. Well, it's like a very subtle way, quote-unquote subtle way of telling you to actually draw it correctly the first time, instead of constantly transforming it. I think if I have difficulty thinning the outlines, I believe I can just kind of mask some of the, like half of the width with different color, I guess. Like depends on how I ended up shading this artwork. The point is that only half of the width will be still having darker colors. Like that should be the best way for me to thin the outlines per se. Or maybe I could also, thicken the outlines on the clothing, but again, I think I should be able to do that later, in a later stage. I don't need to worry myself with that for now. So I can delete this part. And then I'm gonna merge, transparency mask, split alpha, save merge. That's not, I don't think it's save merge actually, sorry, right as alpha, dumbass. Okay, next one is the right one. I'm gonna have to check the actual design. Yeah, okay, got you. just need to make sure the thickness of the sleeves makes sense, and I should make sure the lines here depicting the thickness also make sense. There's no like extra designs or like lining. Yeah, I almost like say what's the other linen. It's not linen, it's lining. I mean, the word linen even doesn't even have anything to do with the sleeve edges, so ignore it. No. Oops. I feel like I didn't change anything at all. I thought that I could make his lower arm a bit smaller, but it feels like, yeah, there's only slightly, it's only slightly thinner. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna run with the slightly thinner thing. Hold on, I got distracted. I think there's a mosquito flying around. Fucker. Where was I? I accidentally changed the color. I'm trying to use the eraser. Layer. Yep, I think works. Looks fine now. Okay, why is my canvas? Okay, I thought it was weird that it didn't reset. I think the right clothing, the sleeve of the clothing is a bit, oh my god, I'm trying to use the eraser. Hold on. I might be confused. Yep, I'm just confused. I was very confused. Alright, so for his sleeves, I think this is a bit too revealing, because I did mention that the type of clothes he's wearing is actually made of fabrics that are quite rigid. So I don't think it should be this freely movable, I guess. That even if it's pressed against his body, it should not look like it's a plastic bag. And perspective. I'm trying to do right now is maybe just to pull a line here, just do a stroke. It should not look that tubular. So instead it will look like this instead of the previous one. Then I'll have to, I suppose, delete it. Do I delete it or do I keep a duplicate as well? Like just in case in the future when I enter the rendering stage, and if and when I transform like other parts of his face, like within the same layer of the body outlines layer, if I do transform any part of it and inevitably destroyed it, I will have at least a backup layer. Yeah, so I wouldn't say irrelevant, but it's just more of a having more than one reason to duplicate a layer. Oops. Yeah, I think the hand may be a bit distracting because the outlines are thicker than everything else, but I think it's okay. So it's mostly his hair, it's turban. Again, I'm so used to calling it turban because you know, I'm Indonesian. Please remember that. But other than his hair and his turban, I guess there's also his coat buttons, and then I can get to rendering. For now I have to stop because it's 11 p.m. here, and I'm very hungry. My stomach has been growling for a while. So yeah, as usual. Wrong button. Thank you for stopping by and watching. See you on Wednesday. I'm gonna come back and stream again on Wednesday. Hopefully with my friend, if she's not, interrupted again. These days, she gets interrupted a lot, so she can't really join me on my streams that much. But yeah, that's all. Thank you again for watching. I have to find something to eat, and goodbye.